I'd like 1 and 2 versus Lakia Williams. Miss Williams, how are you?
I'm alive, you know.
Well, don't say it that way. Be more optimistic. It's gonna work out, okay?
I hope so.
All right. Let's see. What do you have?
I told her to call back after the first,
Okay, right.
and she's at 4482.59.
But
She was gonna pay some money.
yeah, did you get the 850 in, Miss Williams?
Yeah, I got the 900 in.
When did you do that?
I think like yesterday, I was waiting on the rest
Okay.
of my money, and there's another issue because I was supposed to get my other.
After listening carefully to everything Ms. Williams explained, the judge shared his thoughts about the situation and how he intended to handle the case. He said he clearly understood the amount of money that Ms. Williams still owed to the landlord. However, he also remembered what she had explained during her previous appearance in court. At that earlier hearing, Ms. Williams had spoken honestly about several personal difficulties that had suddenly affected her life and left her struggling financially. The judge mentioned that certain people in her life, possibly individuals she trusted or relied on, had failed to support her when she needed help the most. Because of that, she had been left trying to manage the situation alone while dealing with serious financial pressure. The judge acknowledged that these circumstances had made it extremely difficult for her to keep up with her rent payments.
Check today, and because I work for Durham, what is it? Durham School Services, and everyone's out of the office. And I was supposed to get another 550 today, and it didn't go through because they got my name wrong on the check. So when I talked to Heather this morning about it, she said I will have to wait most likely until the 5th to see what's going on with that because everybody's on vacation.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
How much did you get into your landlord?
I got 900 in.
So 900 came in. You just don't have the other part because of the check thing.
Yes, and I could
Okay.
show proof of that if I need to.
So is there a reason I shouldn't believe you?
Oh no, I just like to,
Okay, all
have
right.
backup,
I don't worry.
in
When anybody
case.
wants to show me something, they tell me a
Yeah.
story and then they want to show me. And I'm like, okay, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, all right. You got the 900. Okay. And
Yes.
then if I took 900 off of,
It gets you to about 3600. She's gonna be at 6048 on the first. So that takes her down to 50,
Because on my
5050,
portal it says
5150.
5100
coming up into January,
January.
right? With your January included.
Hmm.
All right. Then
She's gonna need about 3 grand.
The judge continued by explaining that despite all the challenges she had faced, Ms. Williams had remained honest with the court about her situation. She had not tried to hide her financial problems and had openly discussed the struggles she was experiencing. According to the judge, honesty and effort were important factors when the court considered cases like this one. He believed that Ms. Williams was genuinely trying to fix the situation and find a realistic way to catch up on her payments. Because of that, the judge felt it would not be fair to immediately issue a judgment against her. Instead, he believed she deserved another opportunity to demonstrate that she could improve the situation and continue making progress toward paying the balance she owed.
To get Hawk.
well, she'll need 3 grand less than 900. So she's gonna need about 21.
Hey,
Miss Williams,
Yes.
you're working, correct?
Yes, I have 2 jobs now.
Okay. All right. So the one place got your name wrong. When's your next check after that one?
My next check is on the 9th, but that will be a little bit shorter because of the holiday. And then I have another check coming on the 23rd. Well, 2 checks coming on the 23rd. And then there's 2 checks on the 9th, but they're both going to be shorter
Hold on,
because of the days. Yeah, I'm sorry.
My mind's working slow. So you got, so how much do you think you're gonna be able to pay on the 9th?
Um, well, if they fix my name right, in total, I should probably have around 1,000 on the 9th.
Okay. All right, that's fine. And then
And I should have January's rent fully paid by like on the 23rd.
okay, but you got this, but you're saying January and the back balance on the 23rd?
Like for January's rent, I should have paid on the 23rd fully. But if I get assistance from Hawk, then hopefully,
All
you
right,
know,
okay. All right.
that's what I mean.
No, I got you. So here's the deal.
Rather than issuing a judgment, the judge decided to postpone the case and give Ms. Williams more time to resolve the problem. He officially scheduled the next hearing for January 9th, 2026 at 1 p.m. and explained that it would be an in-person court appearance. The judge also instructed Ms. Williams that she should try to make a payment of about $1,000 by that date. This payment would show the court that she was continuing to make an effort to reduce the outstanding balance. In addition, the judge said the court would also review whether the Hawk Assistance Program might help her cover part of the remaining rent. The goal was to find a solution that would allow Ms. Williams to remain in her home while also addressing the landlord's concerns about the unpaid rent.
And what I'm going to do with her is this. I understand the number that she'll be at, but during, and I'm not going to try to throw up my summation of all of her businesses out there, but I'm just going to say the last time that she was here, she mentioned some things that sort of left her scrambling. And then she was trying to figure out some things. And there are certain people in her life that might be a blood relation, maybe not, who kind of let her down. And so she was faced with that. But she stood here in the court or was online in the court and was just really honest about it and trying to figure out a way to make it happen. And so somebody like that, I can't just abandon and just not let it happen. So I'm not going to issue a judgment today. I'm going to adjourn this out to January 9th, 2026 at 1 p.m. That's again an in-person hearing. You need to pay the $1,000 by, what day were you going to have that? The 9th, right?
Yeah, the 9th. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so you need to pay the $1,000 by the 9th, and then just put the 500 when the check is fixed. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I meant the
all right.
500 together with whatever I'm getting on the 9th, which would
Hang on a
be
second.
1,000.
Okay, so that's included in that. You're hoping to have that
Yeah,
check
because
fixed by the. Got
everyone's
it.
out
I
of
got you.
office until the 5th, so I won't get
No,
paid.
that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. That was my mistake. So
Yeah.
pay the 1,000 by the 9th. We'll
What?
look at it. We'll try to figure out what Hawk will do. Sustainability shouldn't be an issue. And then we may have to just try to find a way to weasel around and find out and get you to the 23rd. We'll figure it out somehow or another. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
You are very welcome. And I don't like it when people, sometimes things look bad, right? But when you got on today, you look like you had given up, right?
Yeah, I've been crying every day, so yeah, kind
Did
of.
you say crying or praying?
No, I've been crying daily about this situation, so yeah.
Okay, do me a favor.
Mm.
Welcome in the new year. Things get better. And stop crying. And don't cry until I tell you it's time you got to cry. Okay? We'll work it that way. How about that?
Okay,
Fair enough?
yes, I'll do my best.
She gonna go cry now. All right, take care. All right, have a good new year.
Thank you, you too.
Toward the end of the hearing, the judge noticed that Ms. Williams seemed extremely emotional and discouraged by everything that had been happening. Her voice and appearance suggested that the situation had taken a serious emotional toll on her. She admitted that she had been crying almost every day because the stress and uncertainty had become overwhelming. The judge responded by encouraging her to stay hopeful and reminded her that difficult situations can improve over time. He told her to welcome the new year with a more positive mindset and to focus on moving forward instead of giving up. The judge's tone was supportive and encouraging as he tried to lift her spirits. The hearing ended with both sides wishing each other a happy new year, and Ms. Williams thanked the judge for giving her another opportunity to work toward fixing the problem.